Hey, it's me, Anthony, and today's video is going to be my fourth bullet journal flip through. I'm really excited because this journal holds a special place in my heart. I graduated 7th grade. I moved out of state. My mom's wedding. It has a lot of special memories in this. So today I guess we'll just flip through it and talk about it, you know, what the normal bullet journal people do, you know, they just flip through it and all that jazz, you know, but I'm going to actually talk while doing it. Snazzy idea, right? So the first thing we have is my 2019 year at a glance. I did a 2019 year at a glance just for the oh my god, I did it so good. The 2019 year at a glance because, you know, I think I started this in December. I'm not sure. I think it was December though. So yeah, I think I started that in December. This is my future log. My future log always changes when I get into a new journal. Like, it never stays the same. This right here, I got from Amanda H. Lee. It saved my butt. You know, the only reason I don't use it in my scribbles that matter is, one, I made something similar to it, and then two, they have half and half markers. I'm never ever going to do this again. Just for the simple fact, because I do this in the back of my journal anyways, so therefore I'm just wasting paper doing this in the front of my journal, and it doesn't look nice. So this playlist, bro, was one of my favorite collections, hands down, and I still listen to this playlist. I made a physical playlist, so if you guys want to listen to it, it'll be in the description box below. But I made a physical playlist of this, and it was nostalgic. Don't make me cry. So the next thing we have is my reflection I'm looking forward to. All I did was drew what I was looking forward to, and then my reflection of 2018. Got it from Study Quill, not my idea. So now we're moving on to December, which is a Christmas theme. I'm not sure what I was trying to go for with my December spreads. So I was right. I didn't start this in December, but I did this Dutch store, and I'm pretty sure I remember that I didn't like it because I didn't use none of the inside sections. But then after Christmas break, I wrote down all my task lists, so this became useful-ish. I'm not sure, but yeah, I love this size calendar. It's very linear, you know. My daily review. Pretty simple. All I did was track my productivity and energy in a 2 lines a day. These are my Christmas spreads I made. I had a cards to make, advent calendar that I didn't end up using. This is the only one I ended up using, which is the gift tracker, where to check who it is, what you're giving them, your budget, what you actually spent, and then everything it takes before you get the gift, and then when you should need it, and notes about the gift. That was a helpful spread. This is where I realized I like calendar assignment trackers and not graphs or charts, because it's easier for me to look at them and see what I need to do on a week instead of just having the boxes or a chart. Here is one of my favorite Dutch store spreads. I actually came up with this Dutch store spread myself. So over here you have your standard weekly, or just a weekly in general, just to track all your events, your upcoming events. Then over here, your Dutch store flip, you can add anything you want on here. I just added the header for the week, and then right here I have my daily tasks. I mean, this looks really nice. I honestly would do this again. If you want to be completely honest, I would do this again, just for the simple fact because how easy it is to look at your events and then go back to your daily log and write in everything you need to do. And it's a running daily log as well, so you can. So I didn't come with I didn't do the separated boxes. It just happened to end up that each day matched up. But I actually did this day by day. So therefore, you get Monday and you won't do your Tuesday header until you get all your tasks from Monday, and it's really, it's really nice. That was a good idea. So this was supposed to be a recycling project spread. Never did it. That was the end of that. This is supposed to be a recreation of some daily logs I did in my old journal in September last year for a fall. So this right here is my Christmas vacation spread. It's for memories and tasks. So I plan on reviewing the whole entire first semester of math during Christmas break. Ask me if that happened. It didn't. So, but I did use the spread to kind of just write down what happened. I only did this for the rest of December. Yeah, but I stopped on the 31st, and I just have what I basically did on that day. So Christmas, we already knew it was Christmas, so I didn't write down Christmas. But I wrote down when my parents got engaged and when I went on Christmas break and when we went to Atlanta. It was really nice. So here's the first month of 2019. January, I did a snowflake theme with the pastel, warm tone theme. How do you describe it? Here's the full theme at best. So like I said, I didn't like the Dutch door from December, so I stopped doing that for a month, and I went back to my regular 6x6 calendar. It worked perfectly fine, and I was gonna go for a simpler look, but this is simple for me. No extra things. I went to one line a day, and this is where I started doing the one word a month, and I did routines and a mood tracker, and this is my first month doing the individual habit trackers. These things work wonders, okay? Wonders. This is an assignment tracker. I didn't want the old one I did right here didn't give me enough space for it. Like, say I had like 2 or 3 assignments due on one day, it didn't give me that much space for that. So I went to this right here, and it just has the week, the days listed, and the tasks for that week, which is another reason why I didn't do a task list section on my calendar. I did it by week, and I just wrote down lessons I was going to learn and assignments. It worked for about a couple months, I think. Dutch door, and I really like Dutch door weeklies like this. It gives you a lot of planning space, and it makes it feel like it's one spread, even though it's 2 spreads for one spread, 2 for 1, I guess. Then I have a mini calendar and my task list and an event section. In this journal, you'll see that this is not my regular style of planning. Honestly, I experimented so much in this journal. I tried recreating Vanessa journals. Yeah, Vanessa journals for this spread. Didn't really like it, couldn't do how she did it, so I just went back to my regular style planning. February, one of my favorite months actually, the theme was cherry blossom. I did so many different cherry blossoms in this setup, so not the setup but my weekly spreads, because I saw Amanda Rach Lee's video for cherry blossoms, and trust me, I set these up the Friday before she posted her video, which I was shocked that she did cherry blossoms, but that was it. That was just that. And this calendar, I like it so much because it's so clean and crisp. It's just Now we have a brain dump that I didn't use, a task list that I used but never did anything. Something new I did, I got this from Study Quill, and it's basically what she did to do her goal check-in. She did it every week, and the progress and changes she made. I just did progress. It really didn't work out that much for me. I might return back to it soon, but it didn't really work out well for me. I really like this spread. Not because I did this watercolor, because this right here is a 2019 monthly, daily, and weekly. And I transferred this into my ideal schedule as a collection in my 5th bullet journal. Here's my main with different styles of cherry blossoms. This was a really nice week. This right here is I scored green on my first test. Not my first test. I scored green on this is my first test. I scored green. Okay, there we go. Got it. And this is another style weekly log I took from Study Quill, I think. It's where you just do an event section, a task list over here, and then you just do running dailies. And I did a schedule for the weekend and some cherry blossoms. You know, that was nice. So this is my War of Nations journaling with me and all my friends, basically. And I just did some journaling when we came back. It was a fun field trip. I will go again, you know. So this is March. This is my parents' wedding spread. Month. And I did lettering, first time doing the lettering challenge. I did Mama's Love Lettering Challenge. I think her name is Cindy Guterbaldo. Don't actually pronounce it ever again. But I went back to a Dutch door. I did another Dutch door, but I did different sections. If you don't know what essay is, that's study amino. I did a brain dump, task list, and a monthly motto, which is something different I did. I usually fill out all my spreads, but the only reason I didn't is because of the simple fact that I got sick around the 1st or 2nd week of March, and after that I just didn't want to touch my journal at all, but I needed to, and then we went on spring break, so it was just different. So like right here, I stopped habit tracking around the 2nd week of March. This is where I started taking on Cindy Guterbaldo's style of journaling, because I did her lettering challenge, so I wanted to do her style of journaling just to fill it all in 1 month. As you can see, I did the lettering down here, I did a task list and event section, and these are just some running dailies. Some more. I just love the way these look, man. They're so clean and crisp. And here's some more. I can't believe I spelled Pikachu wrong. Come on now. Come on now. How do you spell Pikachu wrong? And yeah, right here is where I got sick. March 9th. So right here I used Playing with Kate's Hummingbird Kit to do my final threads. Basically what I wanted to do to review for my finals. You know, that was just a fun time. I had to write, so what I did was, this is basically my topics to review. If you're wondering why you're reviewing only these topics, I am actually reviewing all the topics, but what happened was that I wanted to write down a list of, say for here, right here, science, I would write down, if I got a low score on a quiz or test about it, I would write it down here, so when I get to it in my finals review plan, when I would look at here and say, oh, I need to review for this a little bit harder than all the other spreads, all the other topics. And that's how I'm gonna review for each class. So math, science, history, all that good jazz. Then here's the actual plan. I did a Dutch door so I can see both sides and kind of not have to do a full page. And I did some more headers at the bottom. Funny thing about it is though, I did this whole entire plan. Life was so busy, I think, during that time. I never actually ended up doing the actual plan. I just reviewed as I went. Life is crazy, man. Spring break, what I was talking about, I had a review and I had to fill in my lettering This I already did before spring break. It was just a mess. My favorite weekly log in March because it looks so clean and minimalist, but it's not, and I don't know how to describe it. Like, it just looks really good. Oh, but I like this one too. So how do I pick? Man, let me know what you guys think. The space themed weekly log or the floral themed weekly log? Which one's your favorite? I really like both, but I'm trying to decide if I. So this is the week my parents got married, right here, March 30th. This nugget of space though, just. So here is that wedding spread. I took my Polaroid camera with me. So 90s of me, I guess. Question mark. But this spread is one of my favorites in my whole entire journal. It was amazing. So first, now we have my April spreads, which I actually, one of my friends challenged me to follow Amanda Ashley's April setup exactly. So I had to accommodate my setup and with hers, and it was a lot. I really like the no number habit tracker. I just need to draw straighter lines next time. You know, that would have been great. It's the playlist spread she did. First month actually doing this. Doing this monthly playlist, like I said, I already had the, what is this? The collection playlist. So it was what it was. But actually, like this, I think I still have this playlist right now on Spotify. Not sure. I think I do. It's one of my favorite weekly logs from April. The hot air balloons are behind all the boxes, and the boxes are in the sky floating. And then each box, like right here, the drop shot matches the header. Not sure. This is my sleep tracker and daily review. I always kind of wanted to do a sleep tracker just to see how I was sleeping, and I never really knew how to fill it out until I saw Study Quill post her filled out one on Instagram, and so therefore I kind of just I can't think. Just copied her setup, and I have my daily review, which is just one line a day. And this is where I did two week at a glance with task lists, and I did that running style of dailies. It's just the one line a day. And so there I have two tasks, the 2 weekly at a glance, the 2 task lists. I just did run style of dailies of my May spreads. Well, beginning of them. So I did this under the sea theme, and these are the rest of those dailies for that. And my hibiscus tracker and plumeria. This was really fun to fill out through the whole entire month. I just, it's so good. And my assignment tracker that didn't work, and you'll see what I used to replace it. I did not. This right here, this weekly log is my favorite so far, just because I like the focus section on the bottom and the water tracker. And how could you not like this, man? How could you? If you don't, I'm confused why you don't like it. Then this is what I was going to originally substitute my calendar for. Then I did a printable from another website, I think, but I matched the butterfly theme to go with it, not knowing that I would choose butterflies to be my June theme. It just happened. This is my assignment tracker that I went for. And I did assignments, but I mostly just marked out all school events in general, and I matched some brown. I did some brown themed daily logs to go with it, And these are my favorite daily logs. I take back every time I said favorite. And this right here is some messy daily logs. I didn't think I was gonna like them, but I ended up liking them. I think like the black helped balance all the color out in this daily log spread. This is the last week of school. I did a 1-page weekly log because I knew I wasn't gonna have that many tasks, and I just really like this spread. Monday was horrible. I got sick, but the 31st, as you can see, was an amazing day. I got a yearbook, and if you're watching this, Miss Franco, thank you. And my new glasses were ready for pickup. It was just an amazing day. And so this is my favorite month. Literally favorite, because it's my birthday month, and two, the theme was just so much fun to play around with. So as you can see, I did butterflies. It's my first time doing this style of gratitude log, where just this open area. That's the best way to describe it, I guess. And I just wrote in what I felt like writing in. But the thing I did, so if I wanted to look back at this and see what day it was, I wrote all the. If it was on the same day, I wrote all the gratitude things in the same font. Like right here, this was the same day. So here's that lettering challenge. So right here is, this was like a summer fruit theme, and what I did was, since I did a cool warm tone theme, I did the warm tone on the bottom and the cool tone on top. This is my birthday weekly. I like this not because it's my birthday weekly, just because of the functionality and how busy it looks. It's a good busy, not an overcomplicated busy, if that makes sense. So basically each day is a diagonal box, and I have a task list, and on the bottom here is just the water trackers. I drank 8 ounces of water that day. 64 ounces of water. Good job, Chris, birthday Eve. But then I have a task list section on this side. This was just one of my favorite weeklies in general. This is another weekly. I think I wanted to go back to a clean setup because of how busy this week was, figurative journal wise and life wise, because I turned 13 that Saturday. That was my birthday. And my logic behind this theme was like, butterflies had to, caterpillars evolve from butterflies, like going from preteens to teen, and that was my thinking behind it, you know? So then, this is a weekly log I hated the most in my journal. I never used it. It was rushed. It was not the best. Then this right here, I have to cover this up because I forgot my friend's phone number was on here. So I'm pretty sure she doesn't want that exposed in the world. But I did have a yearbook. Like, before I got my yearbook, I wanted my friends to sign something, so I would have something when I left the school and moved. So yeah, I didn't back my journal. So I'm gonna. So this is my summer 2019 spread. I just wrote down future events because I didn't have any more future logs to go for that. I just had the end of June, so I just had to have my July and August, you know? So the funny thing about it is, though, I thought I was going to be able to make it through July. Turns out I didn't. But luckily, there's a couple events I needed to know that I got in June, and I didn't set up my migration spreads until the very end of June. So therefore, I actually knew my events, which is great. And these are things I wanted to do on my master task list and weekly to do. Looking back at this at the end of summer, literally, the end of summer, school starts next Monday and it's Saturday. None of this got done. Okay. Now the rest of these are just like swatches. This one, it was a waste of paper I just swatched the back. And yeah, that's it for this journal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All links and things will be in the description box below. All the playlists you guys saw, every item, not every item, just about every item I use in this journal will be linked in the description box below. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at Stationery and Anthony Dwayne. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Can't wait to see you guys in the next one.